One honored tonight at Comerica Park for his loyalty to the team he loves so much. We have two reports tonight. Hank Winchester is live in Blacksburg, Virginia, with stunned Metro Detroit students there. But let's begin with Maura McDonald outside Comerica Park, where there was that special moment of silence tonight, Maura.
Good evening to you, Carmen. A special moment of silence inside Comerica for all those Virginia Tech students. But they did make special mention of one, 25-year-old Brian Bluhm, former Troy resident and big-time Tigers fan. Brian Bluhm, a grad student just weeks away from completing his master's in water resources at Virginia Tech, gunned down with so many others in Norris Hall.
It's an absolute shock. Like I said, we were just beginning to start talking again, and we're both at the point where we might have even been able to take a trip at a certain time and go visit each other.
Moses and Bluhm played Little League together in Troy. That's Brian. This is the duo in the Pine Box Derby. Even though Brian's family moved out of state, the two families remain close. Just recently, the two friends reconnected on MySpace.
He had a big Tigers background on his MySpace, you know, picture of him watching a Virginia Hokies football game, and you know, I was like, wow, man, good to talk to you. Good to see you that you're doing good in school and everything like that.
They still had a lot to talk about, especially the Tigers. The two had been fans since second grade. Bluhm may have left Michigan for Kentucky and then Virginia, but the Tigers were still his home team. He helped found one of the leading sports blogs devoted to Detroit sports, and Curtis Granderson was his favorite player.
It's definitely a tough thing to fathom, and the parents and families involved, and it was definitely a rough day and a tough day, and it's definitely going to leave its mark on society in general.
Granderson heard the news about Bluhm and immediately wanted to know if there was something, anything, he could do.
They're the reason why we're able to play, and we try our best to go ahead and give back whenever we can, and it's unfortunate that we got to go ahead and do it this way in this incident, but it's you know, the fans are the big reason why we're able to be here, and they're the number one thing. You know, we love them.
Rick Moses tells me the last time the two families were together was 2000. That was for a wedding. They'll be getting together again, this time for Brian Bluhm's funeral. Carmen, back to you.
All right, thank you, Maura. Now, Moses wasn't the only one worried about Brian Bluhm. Other bloggers on MotorCitySports.com were emailing back and forth about him. It was Rick Moses who let the online sports community know he was one of the victims.